Good afternoon, students. I am Deepali Devi, your geography teacher. Today, I am going to discuss one new chapter, chapter number 5, Industries. In this chapter, that you see about the industries, how we make our essential things, everything which are needed in our day-to-day life. So, through the industries, to to produce these things, there are some process, some techniques like that. So we are going to discuss about this type of things through the chapter. The first paragraph is the have you ever given a thought to the fact that the notebook you use for writing has come to you after a long process of manufacturing. It started its life as part of a tree. It was cut down and transported to the pulp mill. There, the wood of the tree was processed and converted into wood pulp. The wood pulp was mixed with chemicals and finally changed into paper by machines. This paper found its way to the press where ink made from chemicals was used to print the lines on the pages. The pages were then bound in the form of a notebook, packed and sent to the market for sale. Finally, it reached your hands. Like that, to prepare, to make everything, there are some processes. First time, needed the raw materials, from where we get the raw materials. So, to here in this chapter, in this paragraph, one example given that from where we get the notebooks. Finally, from where we get the notebooks. So, to prepare the notebooks, the needed the raw material. The source of the raw material is the bamboo tree, bamboo plant. First time we have to think about that to make this notebook about the paper. From where we get the paper, so we have to think first about the bamboo plants. So you see, the notebook you use for writing has to come to you after a long process manufacturing. It started its life as a part of a tree. It was cut down. First time the bamboo plant have to cut down. Bamboo plant have to be planted. After that, when it is matured, then cut down and transported to the pulp mill. It is given to the pulp mill. It is carried to the pulp mill. After given to the pulp mill, in that mill, it is processed and the plant, the wood, converted to the wood pulp. First time, the wood pulp was mixed with chemicals. After using the chemicals, then this wood pulp changed into paper by the machine also again. And all these things are in a process. This paper found its way to press where ink made from chemicals. Again, to write, always we are using the ink to write something. The ink is the most essential thing to write a book, to write a letter, to write everything. So, it is also the thing that used chemicals. After using chemicals, the ink can be prepared. The paper found its way to the press where ink made from chemicals was used to print the lines on the pages. So, the first time the plant transferred converted into the wood pulp. From the wood pulp, using some chemicals, it converted to the paper, and on that paper To make the lines, the needed ink also prepared using chemicals. After that, these pages have to bound to convert into the book or the copy. To convert into the book or copy, these are the things that needed the bindings. After that, it is packed and sent to the market for sale. You see, to be a book, to be a book or the notebook, the last finishing. So is the thing that all are based on the process. And you see, after processing to make the book or the copy, and it is ready to send to the market, then it is the last output. That means the output. So finally it reaches your hands. Then when it is going to the market, then we can buy from the market. Like that, to do these things, there are some activities. The secondary activities or the manufacturing change raw materials into products of more value of people. As you have seen, pulp was changed into paper and paper into a notebook. These represent the two stages of the manufacturing process. Two stages of the manufacturing process, and the process always you know that process is the secondary activities or the manufacturing is known as the secondary activity. And already you got in the agriculture chapter the primary, secondary and tertiary activities. So in this chapter, in case of the industries, the secondary activities or manufacturing are lying in the secondary activities. So this manufacturing process, the secondary activities, these represent in two stages of the manufacturing process, and these two stages you see, the paper made from pulp and cloth made from cotton have had value added to them at each stage of the manufacturing process. It is the same process that then we wearing the clothes. To make the clothes, that we need the cotton converted to the clothes and pulp converted to the paper. In this way, the finished product has more value than utility than the raw material that it is made from. This is the important line. In this way, the finished product has more value. The finished product means the before making the clothes, the cotton has the less value than the cotton, than the clothes. Sorry, clothes. Like that, pulp has the less value than the paper, than the notebook. So like that, the second thing, the second process, the finished product, and last same last activities is the more valuable than the first. So in this way, the finished product has more value than utility than the raw material that it is made from. Already you got the word, the meaning of the utility. If there is no utility of a thing, there is no value. So if we need these things, then it has the utility. Like that, then what do you mean by industry? Industry refers to an economic activity that is concerned with production of goods, extraction of minerals, or the provision of services. Thus, we have iron and steel industry, it is the production of goods, coal mining industry, extraction of coal, and tourism industry, it is the service provider. So this is the tertiary activities. So you see, the industry refers to an economic activity that is concerned with the production of goods. The industry means why the industries are set up, the to produce the things, to production for the goods, the industries are set up. And you see, the next one is the extraction of minerals. The minerals are hiding inside the soil and hiding in some different parts, interior of the earth also, inside the earth also. So these are extracted in some ways to get this the original thing. This is the process of the extraction and the provision of services. So that these industries given some provisions for the people, for the society, like that. These are the service provider source, the tourism industry. The classification of industries, mainly industries can be classified on the basis of raw materials size, basis of raw materials size and ownership. The three classifications are there. Number one is the raw material. To be the industries, to fulfill of a industry, there are three things. Then number one is the raw material. Without raw material, we cannot produce the things. After that, size, then it may be the large or the small size. After that, the ownership. So these are the things. They are from the side of the raw material. The industries may be agro-based, mineral-based, marine-based, and forest-based, depending on the type of raw materials they use. They mainly from the side of the raw materials, the industries are divided into four types. It is the division, four divisions are also there. One is the agro-based industries, then which are based on the products of their raw material, which we get from the plants and animals. Then food processing, vegetable oil, cotton, textile, dairy products, and leather industries are examples of agro-based industries. Number one, from the raw material. Next one is the mineral-based industries. These are related with the minerals. The mineral-based industries are primary industries that use mineral ores and they are raw materials. Mineral ores, mainly the minerals are hidden inside the earth and inside the rocks, like that. These are hidden. To taking out, there are some processes, that means the extraction already you got, like that. So the products of these industries feed other industries. Iron made from iron ore is the product of mineral based industries. This is used as raw material for the manufacture of a number of other products. So you see, iron ore is the product of mineral based industry. If iron made from iron ore, if we are not able to get the iron ore, we will not get the iron. So main source is the iron ore. Then after that we get the iron. So through this iron, that we can produce some things using iron. So these are the mineral based industries. This is used as raw material for manufacturing of a number of other products, such as the heavy machinery. Heavy machineries, these are used to make some the heavy machines, to build some heavy machines. The iron is needed. The building materials, to build the houses, to build some other the large scale industries, and railway coaches. Then the iron is used for these purposes. After that, marine-based industries use products from the sea and oceans as raw material. Some of the things we get from the seas and oceans, and through these things, we can mix the different. We can get the different things which are needed in our day-to-day life. Therefore, industries, fish oil, and some other things, the seafood, like that. These are the examples. Forest-based industries utilize forest produce as raw materials. The industries associated with forest are pulp and paper, pharmaceuticals, furniture, and buildings. The forest-based industries, they from the forest, then we get the many things. The number one, forests are used for the plants and animals, for the animals and birds, like that, and our day-to-day life for the human beings. the maximum things we get from forest. So the things, the trees and plants, they provided us the food, the medicines, the shelter, like that. So forest pulp and paper, number one. The pharmaceuticals, that means which are medicinal things, medicinal plants also there. Then some timbers, from where we get the furniture. Then from this timber we can use to build our houses in building purposes, like that. These are the things from the raw materials. From the side of the raw materials, industries are divided into four types. The number one is the agro-based industries. Number two is the mineral-based industries. Number three, marine-based industries. And number four is the forest-based industries. So, about size and ownership, we will discuss later on in our next class. And this much for today. And thank you. Bye bye.